Right, so that was the digital bundle, which it is also available on my profile, that has been turned into a digital book. The bundle, part of this bundle, the first bundle, has been sent to His Majesty's Court as a paper copy, and the second part has been submitted in a digital format. What is quite confusing is how His Majesty's Court engaged with the documents and the claims that they're making as to what it is that I'm seeking. If I had to go to my so here it is what I'm asking for. Appendix A, Order and Reasons, Declaration or short determination that I succeeded under the Section 17 Housing Act 1988. Now, it is very confusing as to how is permitted for His Majesty's Court not to engage with the actual orders that have been presented, but deviating from the actual hard evidence that has been presented to His Majesty's Court. It does raise the question in the first place, how actually is His Majesty's Court operates as a whole when documents are being presented of a clean-cut case, but not willing to engage with the actual data. I don't believe that there is a need for me to be speculating or making unnecessary commentary. But what is clear is that His Majesty's Court is not engaging, for whatever reason that there is, to acknowledge the actual claim that I have. His Majesty's Court also received a letter as to how actually the judge engaged with the case, dealt with the matter, which never replied. I will be adding additional documents into this case, number one, as I have received additional correspondence with from His Majesty's Court and the opposite party still making financial threats, which interestingly I have CC'd local news, which I found it quite interesting as to how actually the opposite party conduct themselves in a written format. There is a great concern when dealing with documents, and the document has been presented to His Majesty's Court, not choosing to engage and evaluate the hard data. Yes, it is very interesting indeed. I do hope that litigant in persons or educational studies can use this data and be beneficial to them given the circumstances that when a party present a enormous amount of documents proving that they are the rightful successor under the Housing Act of Section 17, and how actually His Majesty's Court choosing to not engage. Now, the purpose of orders and reasons are that His Majesty's Court, according to the law, is that they engage with what actually is on the paper, inside the four corners of a document. Yes, I will provide additional update on this particular case one. I would like to thank you, those who would have found the information valuable, and that this case can be used for further educational study and for His Majesty's Court to actually evaluate his own code of conduct. Now, what is worth mentioning is that the Lady Chief of Justice also has been CC'd in many correspondences in pretty much all of the cases which I have listed as my master index. And it raises some great deal of concerns when dealing with a mechanism that it's very interesting what I can use the word for it. Whilst it's made to look confusing, in reality, for someone like myself who is completely and utterly obsessed with language, very eager to study forensics linguistics, is that what it matters is the data. It is not an opinion without data. So, yes, it is very interesting indeed. So, I do hope indeed anyone would have found the information useful. And I would like to thank you once again and wishing you a good day and all the best. Thank you.